the CS, the Honorable Kaboko, who is responsible for ICT, the DG Communications Authority, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning once again. I think we should be much more energized. It's an early morning, and unless it's too cold. Yeah, but I think it's we've had a very warm weather the last few days, and having rains the last 2 days has really changed a bit of things. So first is that this is an interesting conversation, bearing in mind a lot of things that have been happening the last few days on AI. And to just echo the sentiments of the US President Donald Trump, he was saying that the events that have happened the last few days is a wake-up call, particularly to the guys in his country. But I think it's a wake-up call for all of us across the globe. And it's a good thing that we're having a conversation that will lead to the engagement in Paris in a few weeks' time. And as a country, and of course as the Ministry of Interior, and more specifically as the State Department for Internal Security, this is something that is of a lot of interest to us because of not just what AI is able to do, but also the potential of it to make it easy for some of us to do our work. So it's a profound honor for me to address this esteemed gathering as we deliberate on the future of AI in Kenya and across the continent. I'm aware that this high-level Pan-African event is organized ahead of the convening of the summit in Paris, and I want to particularly thank the UK as well as the French embassies in Nairobi, but also the governments for picking on Nairobi to have this conversation as part of the preparation for this important summit, so that we are able to pick on the strategic priorities within the AI space. Kenya, and indeed Nairobi, is a continental hub experiencing significant digital transformation across various sectors of our economy. Earlier in the morning, we were just discussing about what we've been able to do around mobile money, and that is just to demonstrate what we've been able to do as a country when most countries or most people did not imagine that something like digital money would be groundbreaking. And it has changed a lot of things in this country and of course across the region in many ways. As a government, we are leveraging on ICT as a prime mover in fulfilling a lot of commitments within the bottom-up economic transformation agenda. And as we speak here today, we've been able to digitize over 22,000 government services in a record under 2 years, originally starting at about just 300 services, with approximately 13.5 million users benefiting from this improved service access and decentralization of our governance. Our robust creative economy is similarly highlighted by agreements with global digital platforms, including YouTube, X, and Facebook, which facilitates revenue generation from content that is created, particularly by our youth. We are equally expanding our digital footprint through digital platforms and services, and critical sectors such as banking and finance, telcos, and education continue to foster socioeconomic prosperity through capabilities and benefits of automation and digitization. Actually, for the first time, we have an open university, which just goes to demonstrate how critical this ecosystem or sector is. As the PS for Internal Security and National Administration, I recognize AI's transformative potential and our collective responsibility to ensure that it serves as a force for good, particularly in this era of information wars, where promoting security and inclusivity is paramount. We are grappling with the challenges around misinformation, disinformation, and in the recent past, we've had our fair share of challenges, and I think we've also been accused in equal measure in terms of some of the things we are trying to do. And this convening would actually benefit us a lot as a State Department in achieving some of, or in realizing some of the benefits of technology. AI is revolutionizing key sectors. However, the rapid rise of generative AI presents both unprecedented opportunities and significant challenges. Emerging threats to security are testing our existing governance frameworks. Regulatory norms, though well-intentioned, are proving inadequate to address the complexities of these technologies. And the potential for AI to disrupt critical infrastructure, challenge national security, and threaten existing standards cannot be underestimated. The AI principles proposed at this forum represent a critical step in establishing a robust framework which would allow us to harness AI for this country and the region. Now, the principles are rooted in safety, security, inclusivity, and sustainability. And these, to me, are not just ideals. They must be actionable commitments to responsible AI development and deployment. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we are steadfast in our commitment in ensuring that the AI systems are safe, with mandatory human oversight in critical sectors such as defense or the administration of justice. Through the National Cyber Security Coordination Committee, which I chair, the NC4, we are enhancing our cyber resilience to counter some of these threats and also to safeguard the national infrastructure. And just have indicated that we are faced with a fair amount of challenges, and therefore there's need for us to be able to collaborate so that we benefit from what has worked in other or similar jurisdictions as we build the capacities across, not just government, but also in our learning institutions, as well as technology companies and institutions. Partnerships are key to our strategy, and in an era of rampant disinformation and misinformation, characterized by deepfakes and manipulated media, we are actively engaging with major technology companies to balance freedom of expression with the protection of individual rights. We recognize that while digital platforms create opportunities, they must also be used responsibly. Trust is the currency of the digital age, and we must earn it through transparency and accountability. Our ministry is committed to equipping the public servants with AI competencies, enabling them to leverage predictive analytics and automated decision support systems. Our vision is not only to consume technology, but to actively shape and lead in its development. And the DG for CA is here. He has a much bigger responsibility on issues around regulations, but also being able to help us test a lot in a number of these technologies. We remain steadfast in championing continental cooperation in an inclusive and collaborative manner, ensuring that AI serves the public good, it amplifies our shared values, and benefits all of humanity. I would want to conclude by expressing my sincere gratitude to the organizers of this event, particularly the British High Commission, and the Ambassador Philip and his team, and I would want to wish all of you productive and insightful deliberations. Thank you.